What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we'll be looking at Megan Rapinoe, or Raponini, or however you say that damn woman's name, okay? The blue hair bitch. You know who I'm talking about, okay? The blue hair bitch, alright? Now, she's made some statements right here recently. You know she's down with the cause, okay? Transgender community. She's down with men being in women's sports, okay? As long as they say they're a woman, alright? They can have full dick and all. Full dick. We're gonna get in there a little bit later. But I'm gonna get in that to a little bit later. But she says that Dave Chappelle, his jokes have literally and directly led to violence against transgender people. That's what she's saying, okay? That's what we got right up here, guys. She's saying directly led to violence against them. Now, I'm not exactly sure how. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how. I'm not exactly sure how many people, when they walk out their house every day and they happen to see somebody who they're kind of on the fence about whether they're a man or a woman, how many of them actually approach them and they just start yelling and cursing? I mean, I'll wait. I'm pretty sure it's a few. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's a few. But I don't think it's as many as people are making it out to be, okay? If anything, I've seen the craziness on the other side. They'd be like, hey, I'm not comfortable, you would do with you being up in here in the women's bathroom. It's like, oh my God. You know how big, how much of a bigot you are right now? That's bigotry. That's the definition of bigotry. And all I got to say is, how dare you?
How dare you?
That's all I got to say, all right? I'm a woman, okay? I've got a female penis, okay? All right? There's no doubt about it. I'm a woman just like you. Boy, when the more you say it, boy, the dumber it sounds. Shit sounds stupid, man. You just like, man, y'all are crazy as hell, dude. Y'all been on that shit. I told you to get off that shit. It's the damn, something in your drinking water or something, man. Check the drinking water. But if you got kids, check the drinking water, man. There's something in the damn water, okay? There ain't no doubt about it. So, old Rapinoe out here, she out here causing the scene. She on the scene, causing the scene. Okay, she had a recent interview with Time Magazine to push some propaganda. Okay, she expanded her support for the transgender agenda. Okay, I wonder if she extended her support for grown men out there with their dick out, waving in front of kids' faces. I wonder. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know out here in these streets. Okay. But we ain't gonna get no answers to that. But right here, let's see what Rapinoe got to say. I'm pretty sure that is just fantastic, okay? So I said, I don't want to mince words about it. Dave Chappelle making jokes about trans people directly leads to violence, whether it's verbal or otherwise, against trans people. When Martina or Sage or whoever is talking about this, people aren't hearing it just in the context of elite sports. They're saying the rest of my life, this is how I'm going to treat trans people. But most folk ain't going to treat them any type of way because they really ain't going to run across them unless you in one of these big-ass cities, all right? And most of them are minding their damn business, okay? A lot of them out here, if they into that shit, they minding their damn business, all right? You know what I'm saying? They ain't out here telling you to come suck my female dick, okay? A lot of them minding their business. Y'all got this select few that want to come out here and be the, the loud, the proud, and there ain't no Marines behind it neither, okay? They just out here just with their chest poked out and their dick out. Because it's mainly men talking about their women. All right, I've been seeing it scraggle here and there with some women doing the transitioning over to quote-unquote male. They be cutting off parts of their arm to damn make a phallus out of it. Doesn't that just sound crazy as shit? You just like, man, when you start getting deep like that, look, man, look, I don't give a damn if it's offensive or not. When you start getting deep like that, you have got deep mental instability, okay? That's just all there is to it. Folk they be out there like, oh man, well, they're high suicide, but they got deep mental instability, cuz it's just all they. Shit, man, folks too busy trying to tiptoe around it. Well, be what you want. I don't give a damn what you do. But if you knee deep in some shit like that, you're cutting your arm off to try to make a fake dick, You know what I'm saying? You saying your woman taking pills with you and putting titties on you and all this stuff, facial recognition. Man, you mean you way out there, cuz. You through, you gone. Okay, you gone. All right. That's just all there is to it. So I mean, it's gonna be hard pressed for me to be around you. This is all there is to it. Ain't no hard feelings. It just ain't my cup of tea. Okay, it just ain't my cup of tea, and that can be okay. All right, there'll be no hard feelings. There'll be no foul words exchanged out here in these streets. Okay, we can move our separate ways amicably. All right, and we'll be all right. But no, bud, they got to take it too far, bud. They got to take the agenda too far. Then she went on to criticize efforts to restrict transgender athletes from competing in sports. But they just don't want a whole bunch of dudes out there kicking women's ass. My goodness, let's see what she got to say. It says it's particularly frustrating when women's sports is weaponized. Oh, now we care about fairness. Man, what that supposed to mean? Oh, God. Oh, what are you talking? I know what she's talking about. She's talking about fairness and pay. But we don't went over the fairness and pay thing. Okay, you got to generate revenue in order to get revenue. I mean, at my job, I work off a commission. Okay, off a commission. So if we don't do as good that month, then the commission is less. You know what I'm saying? Because you work off what the company overall made, and you get a percentage of. I mean, come on now. I mean, what? Come on, cuz. Man, folk act like they don't know how this thing works. My goodness, man. I know that's what she's talking about. She's talking about fairness. She's talking about her paycheck. Ma'am, I think you're getting paid pretty well, okay? All right? First off, to play some women's soccer. Second off, to be a damn ambassador for bullshit, okay? That's what I do know. All right? Ambassador. They said, now we care about women's sports. Oh, okay, I got you. That's total bullshit, she added. And show me all the trans people who are nefariously taking advantage of being trans in sports. It's just not happening. Man, where's she been at? Nefarious, Bo. Man, that's like an article every week where some dude won a competition against a bunch of women. But where's she been at? Megan, where you been at? I mean, I can't think of it being anything else but nefarious in nature. Okay? I can't think of it being anything else. Because all it is, you couldn't cut it with the men. You were getting your ass kicked against the men. You shy away from contact and competition. So as a male, you decided you wanted to become a female. And you moved over to the women's side so you could feel like you accomplished something with your pathetic life. I mean, that's all you do it. Now, I know that sounded extremely harsh, but the truth is harsh, okay? There's just no doubt about it, all right? The truth is harsh, all right? That's just all there is to it. So, Chappelle has been lambasted by some in the transgender community over jokes that he has made in several of his comedy specials. Look, Bo, comedians are supposed to make jokes that are harsh, because those are the best ones, okay? They usually have a lot of truth behind them. The truth is usually funny, okay? But the truth does offend somebody. But that doesn't make the funniest jokes. Truth, stereotypes, things of that nature. I mean, all comedians have made their living pretty much on that. Off offending people. Somebody got to be offended. I mean, it's okay, though. He's a comedian. That's what he does. What kind of jokes you want him to make? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was the hot topic at the time. The hot topic. And usually when comedians are making their stand-up skits, they'll go off the hot topics at the time, okay, that people can relate to, and that's what they'll put in their particular skit, their comedy section. So, I mean, that's what makes sense, okay? Now, Chappelle said he has many transgender friends. I don't know if that's true or not. I ain't got any clue. Man, every time I see something like this, man, I always see with folk, well, you know, I got a bunch of friends trained out. Oh, I got a bunch of friends that's gay. Oh, I got a bunch. I mean, do you do? I mean, do you? I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. So they said, Rapinoe said that she would welcome transgender women on the U.S. women's soccer team, despite whether a transgender woman would displace a biological woman from playing. There it is, boy. job. You said, I want to lose my job. Oh yeah, I want to lose my job. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you let a bunch of dudes just start coming up in there, but you gonna get ran off the floor. You gonna get ran off the floor, cuz. Let me see. I think they had a recent soccer exhibition. God, I had that thing saved. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is, Bo. U.S. women's soccer is 12-0 to men in $1 million tournament. We're being brave. There it is. That's your bravery. Waxed. 12-0. Waxed. I mean, what we talking about, cuz? I mean, got the drawers blown straight off their ass. You know what I'm saying? Draws blown straight off their ass. You talking about, it ain't that big a deal. It'll be a huge deal. My goodness. And we ain't talking about taking me off the street and going out there and trying to play no soccer neither. You see, that's the type of thing they be trying to make it out like that's the way it is. They be acting like some everyday Joe, some fat dude who ain't got no speed, ain't ran in the last 10 years, can barely bend over to tie his shoes, that he gonna say he a woman trying to go out there and play some soccer. Man, nigga, please, man. Man, nigga, please. Man, folk are ridiculous, bud. And say right up here, you're taking a real woman's place. That's part of the argument. That's still extremely transphobic. But, my goodness, man. Hold on. Man, I keep seeing this. Phobia. Extreme or irrational fear. Extreme or irrational fear. Ain't nobody afraid, folk, man. Ain't nobody afraid. They keep saying transphobe. Ain't I got to be afraid? Ain't afraid of these fools? Boy. I see trans women as real women. What you're saying automatically in the argument, you're sort of telling on yourself already, is you don't believe these people are women. Therefore, they're taking the other spot. I don't feel that way. Okay, so that's how she feels. So, Megan, we're gonna lay this out there for you. Okay, we're gonna lay this out there for you. We know that you're lesbian, okay, per se. So you said trans women are real women. So, when are you going to hook up with one? I know you're probably happily engaged, married right now, but let's say something happens, okay? Let's say something happens, all right, and the sad day comes, okay? You know what I'm saying? And y'all split up. Y'all split up that day, that dreadful day. You think you'll give a trans woman a try? I'll wait for you. You think you'll give a trans woman a try? Do you think you'll like to suck a female dick? I mean, I'll wait for you. Don't be transphobic now. Don't be transphobic. Now, you got to give these trans women a fair shot at your punani, okay? Give them a fair shot, okay? I know they still got a dick and all, but that's a female dick, okay? They just ain't no regular old run-of-the-mill dick. No male dick. This is female dick. So, within saying that, will you give them a shot, Megan? If your relationship don't last as long as you think it will you give it a shot? And if you say that you won't give it a shot, would that make you transphobic? We will wait. That's the question. That's the question we want to lay before everybody. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Do y'all think Dave Chappelle's jokes has led directly to violence against transgender people? What transgender people are getting beat up in these streets, man? I'm trying to figure this thing out. Are a bunch of transgender folk getting whooped in these streets and I'm missing out on it somewhere? Because I damn sure ain't seen it on any of my headlines. I know it would have been everywhere. Hell, CNN, MSNBC, everybody. They been riding the coattail of this. But I mean, I'm trying to figure out where the violence is at, where the violence has happened. That's what we want to know. If you could give me the areas that is exactly happening in, you know, maybe we can look into something, okay? But that's what she's trying to say up here, okay? That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say to Dave Chappelle, this is your fault, all right? This is your fault that transgender people are getting beat up or getting their names getting slandered in the streets. Okay, verbal abuse, all right? Verbal abuse. That's something. That's a thing, okay? Megan says it's Dave's fault. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.